Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turn tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage living on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age you don't need motivation, you need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long. Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turn tuition paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage living on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age you don't need motivation, you need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long. Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The free rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. When noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell the notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood.
what's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing on this uh Tuesday morning? This your guy, Big Dog Barking, and I would like to welcome y'all back to Attraction Economics, where we break down the supply and demand of attention and attraction, the power, the leverage, the status that it holds. And I said yesterday I wasn't going to do lives on Tuesday, but something came across me last night to do this live today. And as y'all can see by today's title, we're going to talk about the man of the hour, the man that's driving the algorithm crazy, Mr. Anton Danirls out of Detroit, Michigan. The Bag Chaser, the Millionaire Morning Show, Room 9. We're going to talk about Anton Danirls and how Anton Danirls, the polarizing figure he is, how he is an example of the shit I talk about over here at Attraction Economics. Now, before we get into the topic, before we get into things, as y'all in the building, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and if you would like to donate to the Attraction Economics Operation System, please hit the cash app $ Big Dog Barking 2132. We're trying to get that straightened out. We're trying to get that together. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help men. I'm trying to help people in general become better people. You know what I'm saying? I do talk to the men, but it's for anybody. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to help people get better in business and relationships, influence, all that good shit right there. So if you would like to donate for the Attraction Economics Operation System, please hit the cash app, $ Big Dog Barker 2132. Any donation is a good donation. Even if you don't donate, I appreciate it anyway. So anyway, I'm gonna get into some real South Memphis big dog shit right now. I'm not gonna be prim and proper. I'm not gonna use my inside voice. I'm not gonna use my PC voice. No. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all about this one. Anton Danirls is a prime example of attraction economics. Prime example. Prime. Because you see, I could start off I'm start off at the bottom, the low tier of what's going on before I get into Anton. Anton is quote unquote high value, I guess. But I'm gonna go to the bottom first and work my way up. So at the bottom, the thing Anton Danirls do is no different than what you do in your everyday living, your everyday reality. You, man, you woman, you like attention. You like people to gravitate towards you. You like people to mention your name. You like people to be in your presence, in your orbit. You want people around you. You want people talking about you. And truth be told, good attention, bad attention is all attention. We can sit here and talk that shit all day about all money ain't good money, all attention ain't good attention, and all that. Ladies and gentlemen, we living in an era, we living in a society where morals are shit. Morals don't mean shit in 2026. We're living in a society where incentives and rewards are given to those that do the most. So even on a low level scheme, the regular everyday female, the regular everyday dude, they get attention. They get talked about. They know how to maneuver in the dating markets. They know how to move in the job markets. They might be at McDonald's or they might be little thoughts twirling around the pole at the shake joint, but they know how to manipulate the market to get what the fuck they want. I don't hold it nothing against them. Because I myself, the average guy, Know how to manipulate markets to get what the fuck I want. This ain't nothing that only the rich know. Anybody can do this shit. This shit ain't hard. This shit ain't hard. Average niggas and average females do this shit every day. They say outlandish shit just to get people talking about some of the shit they said. They do outlandish shit just so people can talk about the shit they done did. Y'all see this shit every day. Y'all see this shit in high school. You see this shit on college campuses. You see this junk at fast food restaurants in corporate America, the military, politics, religion. Y'all see this shit every day in your everyday existence. Y'all see this shit every day. Every day. That's why it's certain individuals at the bottom that's running the bottom. I talk my shit and I say, bruh, I dominate my lane and I ain't shit. When it came down to me in relationships, I'm able to talk my shit because of how I maneuver in relationships with women. I talk my shit about how I maneuvered at jobs. I ain't never been a 6-figure nigga. I ain't never had the baddest chick in the room. But I always get what I wanted. Ain't that what y'all fight for, is getting what you want? Ain't that what y'all do these panels for? Ain't this what you do YouTube for, social media for, to get what you want? What you want? Attention. You want bread? You want people to like your shit, watch your shit, subscribe to your shit, donate to your shit? You do this shit every day. Every day. You say you got what your main core topics are, and you talk about this shit, and you get what you get. Either you get a lot of people or you don't get nobody. You do what you do, and this is low level shit. This ain't high level shit. This is just basic shit. Basic. Any Joe Blow or Sally Sue can do this shit. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. If you ever been in a work environment, y'all know if some chick is sleeping around with a bunch of niggas in the warehouse, you gonna hear about it, and y'all gonna talk about this chick. If this nigga around the warehouse doing whatever with all the women, you gonna hear about it. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. Trust me. I've been 2 situations in my life outside of the hood, outside of me rapping, the Memphis International Airport. And for those that don't know, I'm gonna go and tell y'all something. I worked at Nike in the warehouse. The Memphis International Airport and Nike. So when I'm telling y'all, as a janitor in the Memphis International Airport, I found out a lot of shit about dudes and females around it. I was a janitor. I'm talking about folks that were ticket agents. I'm talking about folks that was TSA. I'm talking about folks that worked in the restaurants, the damn airport police. Words travel fast. Words travel fast. I just so happen to be one of them individuals as a janitor. My name traveled around the airport how I was talking to females. That's my name. I go on every concourse and females know me because I talk shit. I'm not scared of women. I deal with women. Had a couple, met my wife working at the airport. That's me. on low level shit, or a janitor cleaning up shit on the daily, washing windows on the daily. Hey, women, that's what I was known for. Word got around that dude right there, he stayed with a female. He with the shit. He cussed them females out. He don't do nothing for them females. Yeah, just he always with a female. That was the word that was going around the Memphis International Airport. When I worked at Nike, I came in as a temp, struggling trying to find some money to take care of my wife and kids. Hooked up with the temp server. They told me as soon as I got in there, hey, bro, you come to work, you do your job, you stay out of trouble, you get a promotion, you get rolled over. And for a guy in his early 30s that was trying to take care of his family, I'm like, that's what I need right now. And all the benefits that come along with it, the 401k, the discounts, all that. I need all that so I can make sure my wife and kids straight. And I work my way up from wearing a blue t-shirt to wearing a green t-shirt to wearing my own clothes every day. I work my way up. I talk to the people I need to talk to. I did the jobs I need to do. I did the extra jobs I need to do just so I can wear that black badge. That black badge meant something in the city of Memphis. If you work for FedEx, Nike, Amazon, oh, you on top of the food chain in Memphis. If you ain't know that, I'm on top of the food chain in Memphis because I got a black badge that say I work for Nike. I worked my way up till I could wear that black badge. And when I put that black badge on, I walk in there with my new J's on, polo down, a cool. Nike, riding around on forklifts or whatever the case may be, smelling like Burberry, smelling like cool, smelling like Dolce and Gabbana, smelling good, looking good. Don't like barely doing the job. I can ride around on forklifts. Not only I got a black badge and wear what I want to wear, and I'm driving forklifts. You don't think female looking at me? You don't think females ready to give me whatever they got because they know I can get them a pair of Forces for $50? They know I can go buy they kids the newest Jordans on the weekend for $40. I got perks. I got shit. On top of the fact I'm talking shit. On top of the fact that you can go on my Facebook, on my IG, you see me taking my wife to nice restaurants and doing shit for my daughter and son. I'm attracted because you motherfuckers ain't got your baby daddy in your life to do shit for your kids. And you see me coaching my son at basketball game. You see me at track meets cheering my daughter on. You see me at softball game cheering my daughter on. You see me at basketball games when she a cheerleader, at football game when she a cheerleader. You see me at the football game with my son at quarterback. You see me at a basketball game with him playing shooting guard. You see me how active I am with my kids. You see what I'm doing for my wife. And I come in this motherfucker talking about shit. Talking my shit as a temp, talking my shit as a permanent employee. You don't think I'm attractive? I done had female told me I ain't that cup of tea. I remind them of their ex. You just ain't that cute to me and all that type of shit. No problem. I know I don't qualify for all you motherfuckers. And then turn around and see 5, 10 motherfuckers in my face. Then they scratching their head like, why they like you? Because I talk shit. I tell them the shit that they nigga ain't gonna tell them. I talk shit. I don't give a fuck about they goddamn pussy. all that good shit. And I'm an average nigga. That's why I sit here and say attraction economics. I know how the shit work. Let's bump it up a notch. One of my favorite content creators, I hate they ain't on YouTube right now, Jay Prince for president. One of my favorite content creators. I actually have more in common with James Davis, Jay Prince for president, than I do with any other content creators I watch. Because he talk his shit. He's standing on his shit. And I sit back and watch, because I'm not only am I a creator, I'm a consumer. Not only do I create my content, I consume the content. And I would sit here and watch this man. What on his channel or somebody reviewing some shit he done said or some shit he done did. And I would sit here and watch people talk about this man. In both ways, he's polarized. You talk shit about him, you got people supporting him. Some people love him, some people hate him, but he content. He make the meter move, he make the algorithm jump. All he gotta do is open his goddamn mouth and be him. Entertaining. Funny. Sometimes he know what the fuck he be talking about. Y'all ain't gonna give him credit for it because he a pookie. He a bandit. He be knowing what he talking about. But because he's a low life from Milwaukee that talk the way he talk and move the way he move, y'all don't want to give that nigga no credit. But if the nigga say something that's polarized, if the nigga do something that's entertaining, y'all ain't got no problem reviewing that shit. Y'all ain't got no problem clipping the shit and reviewing that shit. Getting paid off of Jay Prince. Because I done sat back and watched you. You do your regular content, your core content, your core topics. What is money? What is politics? What is religion? Relationships, whatever the case may be. And I done seen y'all, men and women. I done seen how it looks when y'all stick to your regular shit and it ain't popping. The likes don't match the audience. You have to stop the show and play some crazy ass music. First time I saw that was with Kevin Samuels. Motherfucker wasn't hitting the like button, he'll play that crazy ass music. Just so to get the likes up. Just to get the likes up, you'll play some music. Motherfuckers won't hit the super chat. Won't hit the cash up, the Venmo, the PayPal. What's going on? Y'all don't want to support? You don't want to donate? Then you get to talking about, oh, how much you paying for the software, how much you paying for the hardware, how much you paying for the microphones, all the lights and the bells and the whistles. You get to complain about all that goddamn shit while trying to stick to your core. Cutting shows off early because you ain't reached a financial goal. Cutting shows off early because you didn't get a like count. I seen y'all. This nothing personal. I have no problem with you guys. I have no problem with the women that do the shit. Nothing personal. Like I said, this is business. This is business. So I see what happens when you do your core shit and you ain't getting what you want out of it. You get to crashing out. Get to feeling some type of way. Because this is some shit you want to do. Nobody tell you come to YouTube try to make no money. Even though it's money in YouTube, ain't nobody telling you to come to this platform to make no motherfucking money. You choose to come to this platform to make some money. It's a business. You gonna get it or you ain't. And when you ain't getting it, you complaining. Cut it off. Quit paying for everything. Cut it off. But the minute Jay Prince for president say something, the minute Jay Prince for president do something, and y'all clip it up and then y'all review it, I guarantee I wake up, and from the time I wake up and turn on the platform when I'm watching it or listening to it to the time I lay my head down on that pillow and go to sleep, if Jay Prince for president did something today, if he was still on YouTube today and he said something or did something today, and depending on what time he said it, I guarantee you without a shadow of a doubt, if he said something right now while he was doing his morning walks, making sure them girls got on that bus, making sure them girls got to school, when he was doing his morning walk, talking his shit, if he said something that was clip worthy, you clip it up, and I guarantee by 12 o'clock my time, y'all reviewing it. Y'all reviewing it for the rest of the day and the next day. And guess what happens? Oh, the likes starting to jump. Oh, the chat jumping a little bit more. The engagement jumping a little bit more. Oh, somebody done made the chat turn colors. The cash app hitting. Oh, the panel full. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got something to do now off of Jay Prince for president. And what's so funny is this right here. When Jay Prince tells you motherfuckers, y'all eating off him, y'all get offended. You feel some type of way when he sit there and say, if I don't say nothing, I don't do nothing, y'all ain't gonna eat. Was he wrong? Was he wrong? He wasn't wrong. Because again, I'm a content creator and a consumer. I watch y'all struggle with y'all regular content. And I hear y'all complain with your regular content. And he give y'all a Jay Prince for president stimmy package, and you start eating. And when the nigga tell y'all eating off of me, you's a problem. He ain't doing nothing but tell you the truth. And this ain't every content creator I watch. But there's a lot of y'all out there that I do watch that do that. And y'all can throw the slings and arrows in my direction. I don't give a damn. I said what I said. Some of y'all niggas were eating off Jay Prince. Because if he don't say nothing, if he don't do nothing, you struggling. You needed that nigga to say something. You needed him to do something. You needed him to talk about how he a pookie, how he do women. Y'all needed that. Just so y'all can get a little boost in your money. Just so you get a little boost in your attention. You needed that man. I hate he gone. But the one thing about Attraction Economics is this right here. If he was desperate to get back on YouTube, if he really needed YouTube, he would have had that Streets Rumble channel up and popping. He got that channel right now. He ain't even doing nothing with it. That's how much Jay Prince don't need YouTube. He got another channel. I'm subscribed to the Streets Rumble. He ain't doing nothing with it. If he want to get on YouTube right now, he got a whole nother channel he can do something with. He ain't doing nothing with it. He's not pressed to get back on YouTube. And I said this a while ago. Jay Prince can actually call his goddamn shot. But if he say something, y'all gonna sit there and say, oh, you ain't, I'm not gonna pay you that for no interview. I'm not gonna give you that for an interview. Even though he could get it. Even though he can get it, y'all ain't gonna give it to him. Y'all ain't gonna give it to him. But like I said, this is where Attraction Economics come into play, because Jay Prince president don't need YouTube. He not pressed. He can walk away. He got his channel snatched. He don't gotta start up another channel. He ain't gotta do the Streets Rumble channel. He can do what the fuck he want to do, and still be content. Still enjoy life. He might miss the people and shit like that, but it ain't nothing for him to watch and hit the link. He can do that all day. He can do that all day. Some of y'all miss him though because y'all ain't got nothing to eat off of. This ain't no hate. This ain't no hate. This is me understanding the market. Y'all can feel how you want to feel. But again, I seen you struggle and I seen you eat. I know the difference. Y'all talk about Trump. You eat. Y'all ate off Jamal Brown's wife for as long as y'all can eat off that shit. Because she the pastor and the pastor's wife. And she dressing like a thot. She's supposed to uphold herself. She's supposed to dress better. We living in a world where ain't no morals. We living in a world where ain't no morals. Because guess what? Y'all talked about that lady. Good or bad. Who won? Jamal Brown won. Y'all talked about his wife. Attention. Trump say some crazy ass shit. He the president of the United States. Love him or hate him. If he utters something out of his mouth, you're going to cover it. Attention. Cardi B. Her issues with Offset, her issues with Stephon Diggs, her still married to Offset and getting pregnant by Stephon Diggs. Whoa, that's a talking point by itself. Attention. Megan Clay. Attention. Attention. Adam 22, Lena the Plug. Attention. Attention. That's how this shit is. Motherfucker learn how to play the game. Motherfucker learn how to play the game, and whether they do something willingly or unwillingly, whether they do something to shock everybody or do something in their regular existence and they just had on a form-fitting dress. Attention. Attention. And as long as somebody doing something that help your channel out, you ain't got no problem talking about it. Because it's going to get the chat jumping. They're going to get the panel full. Jay Prince for president help some of y'all niggas eat. And you ain't going to admit it. When John Galt told that man, he got that work, he got that dope. I felt them. Because again, y'all act like fiends when he say something. Gotta hurry up and jump on it. Gotta hurry up and capitalize off of it. You call it content strategy. I call it crackheads. You call it content strategy. I call it crackheads. Blunt monkeys. Peel poppers. What you think? You think I don't know how the block work? I'm from the block. You think I don't know crackheads when I see crackheads? You think I don't know when I see a fiend? Yeah, I try to be clean. Be morals, codes, ethics. You want to be better than the fray. while at the same time doing exactly what the fray do. You don't want to be called out on this shit because now that knocks down the delusion of you being better when you do the same shit a Jay Prince president do. It knocks down the illusion that you're better than that nigga. Well, if you so much better than that nigga, why you arguing with him? A wise man told me never argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who. First time I heard that was from Jay-Z. Now, yeah, it came around several other times, but the first time I heard this shit was Jay-Z off the Blueprint. If you so much better than that nigga, why you arguing with the nigga? You look like a fool arguing with the nigga. And you're better than the nigga. I seen it. I seen it. You better than him, but you arguing with him. You're no better than him. He stand on what he stand on. You're better than him and you drop down to his level. What makes you better? What makes you better? See, I myself, I sit here and say, hey, I try to stay away from nigga shit as much as possible. I'm down there 50. I ain't got time for nigga shit. But I also say I'm not above nigga shit because when push come to shove, I ain't got no problem doing nigga shit. I say that shit a lot. I try to stay away from nigga shit, but I don't have a problem doing nigga shit. Y'all niggas want to stay away from nigga shit and try and don't want to be in nigga shit, but go back to nigga shit and then say, I'm better than the nigga shit. Come on, man. That nigga helped y'all nigga eat. That nigga helped y'all niggas eat. He's another example of attraction economics. He's another example of attraction economics in play. Because trust and believe, if he was still on YouTube, y'all still be reviewing his shit. Y'all can get up with him on, I think, Instagram, Facebook. Y'all can still get up with him. He's still talking his shit. He's still talking his shit. He's still Jay Prince president. Still talking his shit. Now, if you want to go to other platforms and chop it up with him, you can. You probably can't review his shit like you could on YouTube, but you can still go talk to him if you want to talk to him. You can still pop up where he is and talk to him if you want to talk to him. He ain't hiding. Let's go holler at him. But because he ain't on this platform no more, because he ain't on YouTube no more, he ain't doing y'all no good. You can't eat off a nigga that ain't here. You can't clip up a nigga that ain't got nothing on YouTube to clip up. A lot of y'all ain't gonna go to his Instagram and go live from Instagram with him. Can't clip it up. And that's Jay Prince. Now let's talk about the man of the album, Anton Danirls, and why he's a good example of attraction economics, why he's so polarized. And love him or hate him, he is who he is. Whether he's a savvy businessman or a grifter, he is what he is. And I'm gonna break it down to you, so y'all won't have no problems listening to what I'm saying. And you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. But when I get through saying this shit, You're going to understand why he's a prime example of attraction economics at work. So before I get into that, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? So Anton Danirls is a prime example of attraction economics at work. But he's not perfect. He's a very good example of attraction economics in work, but he's not perfect. Look at what he say. He close to Jesus and he the net. I don't give a damn about what that nigga say. I don't give a damn about what that nigga say on none of his channels. Because if it makes sense to me, I listen. If it don't make sense to me, I know how to change the channel. I'm not a bag chaser by any means. I'm not subscribed to no Patreon to learn some shit that I learned in a book that I picked up from Barnes and Noble or Books A Million. I ain't got no reason to subscribe to his Patreon. None whatsoever. He do real estate. I don't do real estate. So take that for what you want to take it as. But again, I don't be fazed by what Anton say. I be entertained. He been married 20-some years. Me too. High five, Anton. I've been married 20-some years too. That's a flex in 2026 to be married past 5 years. That's a flex. So I guess Anton got lucky. I guess Rita was a good girl. I don't know what the fuck Rita was doing while Anton was off in college. They got married when he was 21. He went to college. Rita didn't go to college with him. What Rita was doing? We don't know. She could have been a good girl sitting on her hands, not doing shit, but living life and waiting on Anton to come back from college. Or she could have amassed some bodies. I don't know. Don't care. They've been married 20 years. One girl. One daughter. He ain't got no outside kids. Chalk that up to him getting a vasectomy or chalk that up to him not fucking around. Not a big flex. It's not as bad. Like, okay, he only got one child. Okay, cool. Got one. Some of y'all niggas ain't got nothing. He got one he take care of. Some of y'all won't even take care of the ones y'all got. Call it what you want to call it. His finances, you want to go into deep into his background about his finances. I just seen him a couple times show his bank account on his phone. It's a little like some thousand in that motherfucker to me. Call it what you want to call it. Bad business deals and delinquent loans or whatever the case may be. Man, I seen niggas dig up so much dirt on that man, and it's ridiculous. He still hurt. He said he got a fleet of hoes. Do he? Is Rita a willing participant with his fleet of hoes? Or he just talking for the internet? What y'all want to say? He's a good Christian man and God's darkest angel in the same time. What's the problem? He's a hypocrite. He contradicts himself. He just throwing shit on the wall to see what sticks. Call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he been doing this for what, 10 years? 10 plus years? He done built this shit up. Like, y'all want to go back to when he was wearing the hot dog suit, asking for hugs? Paying for hugs? Like literally giving you $1 to give him a hug? That shit was corny. You don't do that shit now? I seen a nigga walking around the old Detroit stadium when they were finna get towed down. Seen him do that dumbass shit. I wouldn't do it. He did it. I seen a video of him talking about voting for Hillary Clinton when she was running against Trump. Now he a staunch Republican, staunch conservative. But you were just saying, don't bother me. Anton Daniels is a prime example of what y'all nigga do every motherfucking day. Prime example of what niggas do every motherfucking day. Prime example. When your preacher sit up there on Sunday morning and tell you the good word on Sunday morning and Sunday night, he fucking one of the members' wife in the name of the Lord. What happens? Y'all don't utter a word. Y'all don't want the outside to know your preacher is a fucking hoe. Y'all don't want y'all preacher to know. Y'all don't want the preacher, everybody to know y'all preacher with the shit. He speaks so well. He's so well spoken. He make y'all feel something when he open that Bible and find the chapter and the verse and then get the other in this sermon for the day. Make you feel good. And then when he get through, all y'all women want to go touch on the pastor. Some of y'all fall victim to the pastor's charisma and end up just praying. Remember that same Friday? We were just praying. But ass nigga in the house, just praying. Okay, cool. Yeah. But y'all don't want nobody to know that. Like I said, y'all work with somebody that is a happily married man. They got hoes. Y'all know that. You ain't got a problem with it. You might talk about it, but you know, you ain't even gonna tell his wife. You ain't finna go tell his wife. You niggas will sit up here and talk about, you know, your partner fucking off on his wife, and you gonna pull him to the side and say he fucking up a good thing. No, you not. No, you not. You ain't gonna do no pat his ass on the back and tell him, man, you a good one. How you get that one? And she don't know nothing about it. You gonna ask a million and one question on how he getting away with murder. You ain't gonna tell that nigga he fucking up his marriage. Why would you? You wish you could do it too. He doing some shit you want to do. You ain't gonna tell the nigga he wrong because you want to do it too. You just can't do it. So whether you like him or love him or hate him, Anton Danirls is a prime example of what y'all niggas want to be. There's not no glazing. I'm not getting paid. Never talk to that nigga. Wouldn't hang with him. Not because of the bullshit he do. I just wouldn't hang with him. Not in my youth. Not now. Anton, I would have told Anton kick rocks. I probably would have robbed him. So it ain't none of that. It ain't that I'm looking for a sponsor from Anton Danirls. It ain't none of that type of shit. I'm just talking about attraction economics. I can respect what he doing to get what he want. Because he's getting the attention. He getting the bag. He got the subscribers. He getting what he want. There's no need to argue about this shit. He getting what the fuck he want. This is what Anton is. We know he a bag chaser. We know he about that money. We know he about that bread. Say what you want to say about his finances. We know what Anton core is. Money. Business. Finance. Stocks. Real estate. We know what his core beliefs are. And he stands on that shit. No matter if he talking about politics, no matter if he talking about relationships, no matter if he talking about what the fuck Megan Thee Stallion did or what Ice doing or whatever the case may be. At his core, he talks about money. wealth, riches. At his core, whether you want to believe him or not, he says his wife works for him. His wife don't do shit. He take care of his wife. He take care of his child. He say he is the example of what niggas supposed to be. I don't know how many times I done heard niggas say they don't want their wife working. They want their wife at home. They want their wife raising the kids. And when Anton say he do that, somehow, some way, he wrong, but he doing exactly what a lot of y'all niggas say a man supposed to do for his wife. Rita pop tags because of Anton. Rita get to go places because of Anton. Rita get to drive foreigns because of Anton. Rita ain't worked in 10 plus years. Rita ain't did shit in a minute. So as far as what he's supposed to do as a man, according to y'all, is he or is he not doing it? Is he or is he not taking care of his wife and daughter? Call it what you want to call it. He taking care of business. We know that. Call it what you want to call it, but he taking care of his goddamn family. And it is what it is. He's been in corporate America. Cybersecurity. So he ain't just been on YouTube his whole career. He also knows cybersecurity. So he has some type of professionalism about himself. So he about his money. He take care of his family. He been in corporate America. And his lifestyle, a lot of y'all niggas want it. A lot of y'all niggas want that Versace robe and what glass he got, the Versace glasses and the Versace robe and the Mercedes and all that type of shit. The Rollie. You want your wife dressed down in Gucci and Louis. He got a lifestyle that some of y'all admire. I mean, why y'all sign up for the bag chase if you ain't trying to get no money? Again, this ain't had nothing to do with personal. I don't know, bruh. I'm not endorsing, bruh. He's not endorsing me. I don't know nothing about bruh. I just know what I see on YouTube. So he got his bread. He about his family, take care of his family, getting his money. He's from corporate America. And he got a lifestyle that a lot of people like. Call it fake. Call it real. Call it what you want to call it. But it is what it is. And y'all see it on the daily. Been seeing it for years. Been seeing him grind and seen him come up. Say he got it from his father passed and rest in peace. Say he actually hustled his way up to the top. Say he grifted and scammed, whatever the case may be. He taking care of his business. He getting that money. He getting that money. He taking care of his family. They got a lifestyle. They doing shit you want to do. I say, as far as attraction economics go, as far as that in identity, that online identity, as far as that shit, a lot of niggas want to do that shit. A lot of men want to do it. A lot of women want to be around it. That's part of the attraction. Say it's manufactured, say it's real, say it's fake, call it what you want to call it. But a lot of men want to be there and a lot of women want to be around it. That's attractive. That's attractive. Now, his audience. Let's talk about the bag chasers, the Antonites. Let's talk about that. Majority of his audience are black. The majority of his audience are black, not white, not Hispanic, not Asian, black. Black professionals, not black pookies, not black unemployed, black professionals, black people that actually got careers and trying to get somewhere in life. That's the majority of his audience. Majority of his audience is black professionals. Okay, so he might talk, so he might be a pookie, but the majority of his audience are black professionals. Let's just keep it 100. And also, not only are black professionals, they are black men trying to be successful in money. A lot of bag chasers. I can keep going. I'm just telling y'all why he is who he is. Y'all can hate him, y'all can love him, but I'm just saying the majority of his audience is black men trying to get money, trying to get more money. Also, these are people. My bad. I wrote all this shit down. Just all. So the majority of his audience are black men, black professional men, trying to get their money, and people trying to get structure and discipline. Black professionals, majority black men, that's trying to get their money right and trying to get a little structure and discipline in their life. Again, that's his core audience. How many of y'all audience are like that? He been doing this shit for a long time. He got thousands of people subscribed to his Patreon, thousands of bag chasers. He got a million subscribers combined over all his channels. He get thousands of views every time he do a live, every time he drop a pre-record. Thousands. How many of y'all want that? How many of y'all want that audience like that? He got it. So he got his money. He take care of his family. He got a lifestyle that some of y'all envy and want to be part of. His audience is mostly black professional men trying to get their money right and need a little discipline, a little structure in their life. How many of y'all want that? As a content creator. How many of y'all want that as a content creator? Now, this is where a lot of the back and forth about who he is coming to play is how he talk and what he say. Because it could come off he do, talk stupid. He ain't got no problem calling people the worst of the worst. He ain't got no problem talking crazy to black men. He ain't got no problem talking crazy to black women. He ain't got no problem talking crazy about your kids. He ain't got a problem talking about folks. Now, that one thing Corey did say is I ain't never just heard him say nothing crazy about Caucasian men. Excuse me. I ain't never heard that part. Now, he said he might have said some shit. I don't know. Don't care. I ain't never heard him say it, but he might have said it. So, but I knew he too. I know he do talk about everybody else for a fact. And I know he will criticize, he will critique, he will demean, he will talk shit. And a lot of people don't like this shit. A lot of people ain't bothered by that shit. A lot of people can't stand that shit. To some people, it's effective. Some people, it's offensive. If the shoe fits, wear it. Hit dogs holler. If what he say and how he say it bothers you so goddamn much, then you one of them motherfuckers that either want to be like him or can't stand him. Either you want to be like him and don't know how to be like him, or you can't stand him because of the shit he do. But he talk his shit. You can call him green. You can call him a nerd. You can call him. He say he's a nerd. He say that. He call himself a nerd. Now is he a nerd trying to talk to him? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe he really whoop ass. I don't know. I don't know him personally. I ain't grow up with that nigga. I just see what I see on YouTube, on social media. I'm just going off what I see. He talk a lot of shit. So do each and every one of y'all that hate him. So do each and every one of y'all that criticize him. So do each and every one of y'all that love him. Y'all talk shit too. And it might come off offensive to somebody, it may not, but you talk your shit just like he do. So now this is the only part of Attraction Economics where he probably needs some work here because, got a mixed audience with his tone, with his delivery. Some people like it, some people can't stand it. It is what it is. But that's the only part so far is what he say. It might be true, it might be fake. It might be some shit he actually did, or it might be some shit he saw on a movie. Just made it reality in his own world. I don't know. I just go off of what I see on YouTube. But I understand. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Now, his status. Again, call it what you want. Say it's a grift. Say he actually know what he doing in real estate. Say he got a inheritance from the passing of his father. Call it what you want to call it, but he flex on you niggas daily. Daily. He flexing money, lifestyle on the daily. And some people like that. Some people don't care, but some people like the flex. Some people like this shit. Y'all know you do. He have strong opinions about shit. Again, you say he might flip flop on shit. Y'all do too. But he say what the fuck he say. Whether it's on the right side or the wrong side of the topic, he say what he say. He might waver here and there. He might stand on that shit strong. It is what it is. Y'all do it too. There's no difference. It's just that when he do it, either you gonna ride with it or you gonna ride against it. That's life. Nigga don't care. Nigga don't care. He got a real estate business. He got a real estate business that his wife run. And again, how many of y'all want y'all wife to work for you? Y'all don't want y'all wives working for another nigga. He got his wife working for him. Ain't that a flex? Ain't that a flex? At one point in time, he be talking about stocks. I listen to it now and then. He not a stock. He not a financial advisor. He not a market analyst or nothing like that. He'll tell you that. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I invest in. Some of that shit be hitting, some of that shit don't hit. But when it come down to business, like I said, he probably got the shit out of a book and be able to recite it. Rich Dad Poor Dad, that's Robert Kiyosaki. That's real estate. So he probably just read that shit from cover to cover and just repeated the shit that he said in this book. But he in real estate. He knows something about stocks. I ain't Warren Buffett, and I got the intelligent investor on my table and on my phone. And that's Warren Buffett teacher. So I ain't gonna say he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He knows something about business, he knows something about stocks. Then you got the social proof, the meetups. The meetups. I ain't never been to one. And he be in different cities. I know he been in Miami. He been in Houston. He been in Dallas. He been in Atlanta. He been in Cali. He do meetups. It's folks that done shook that nigga hand. Took pictures with him probably. Did toast with him. Drinking high liquor with him. Probably smoking big cigars or whatever the case may be. It's proof out there that he actually doing what he say he do. It's actually proof of him doing what he's saying he do. You might not like it, but it's proof. So his status is strong. So his identity is strong. His audience is strong. His status is strong. His delivery, what do you say? Need work. That's why I said he's not perfect. Now, how he creates his desire. He's future. He looked toward the future. He looks toward the future. Say what you want to say about how he look at shit. You might not like what he say about your kids in the way that we do as parents. Because let's be honest, we're not perfect parents. We can sit here and talk about today's modern woman, today's modern man, and I sit back and say, bruh, my kids, 18, 24, they are today's modern man and modern woman. They don't act like none of the shit that y'all criticize, that y'all watch over and over again and say, oh, that's a weak ass dude or this a fast ass woman. So when he says something about how you raise your kids and what you do wrong for your kids and shit like that, is he wrong? Because I done seen this shit a whole lot in my life. You can't tell nobody how to parent their kids. But just like the fact of me being a coach, you send your child to me for basketball and your child a problem. And then I have to take care of the problem because he with me for 2 hours. And then you'll tell me I can't say nothing to them. But you want him to play for me. But I can't say nothing to them. Like I said, when I watched The Underdog, it brought back memories of how I coached them little boys. And one scene when that lady told him about how he talked to her son, how he disciplined her son, made him run laps. What was the problem? Your son did something I didn't like. I made his ass run. What's the problem? You gonna look at me like I did something wrong? I'm disciplining them. Because apparently you ain't doing a good job of it. If he got to come to me and I got to discipline him, he do what he want to do around you, and you don't say nothing to him. Then he get around me and I put fear of God in him. Then he run home and tell you that coach made me run. Now you want to come up there and holler, why you make my son run? He play basketball. They run all day. He wasn't doing what he supposed to do in practice. I made him run. What's the problem? Don't discipline my son like that. Take your son home then. Take your son home. Tell him to find another team to where he can do what the fuck he want to do. And I don't say nothing. And the coach don't say nothing to him. Go ahead. They go to the door. Take him out the door. So when Anton be talking about what's going on now and how it goes forward into the future, some of y'all be butthurt. He don't be wrong. When he sit there and talk about the community and how it looks, is he wrong? You can say what you want to say. Is he wrong? We ain't talking about in your own personal life, your own household, whatever the case may be. In general, is he wrong about how the community looks and where it's going? Do he be wrong? Do he be wrong? Because we can sit up here all day talking about how we need to get the family back together, how we need to do this, how we need to do that, how we need to raise the kids better, how we need to all that good shit. And I feel you. I feel you. I don't have a problem with this shit. Do this shit. I sacrificed my time for years coaching boys that not my son. Didn't have a problem with it. Some of them had their dads in their life. Some of them just had their mamas. Majority of them just had their mamas. Didn't have a problem giving them my time, doing something with them, making sure they had a male role model in some capacity that took time out of his day to give them a hand. I did that shit. I ain't never try to be them nigga daddy. I told every last one of them, it's like, bro, I'm gonna take care of you like I take care of this one. Which meant that I ain't gonna let no harm come your way as long as you up under me. As long as you in the gym with me, as long as you in the car with me, as long as you at my house, you will not be harmed in any shape, form, or fashion. Because I'm not gonna let nobody harm my son. But in the same breath, I discipline my son. I will discipline your son. I ain't gonna hurt him. I might hurt his ego a little bit, might hurt his pride a little bit, but in my head, he gonna come out better. So if Anton is talking about a future where he sees kind of bleak for us as a people, and y'all talk about this shit and what we need to do to change the environment, what we need to change to go forward to 2030, 2050. When you sit up here and say a black person is worth nothing, we ain't got 6 months worth of savings if we lose our jobs because we so busy trying to buy Jordans and bundles, trying to go on all the cruises and vacations and barely got money to pay rent. We want to look a certain type of way and live a certain type of way, and our finances are fucked up trying to do it. The kids running amok. Oh, they're taking me. Oh no. The kids running amok, the kids doing this, the kids doing that. What's this say? Hold up. Give me a minute. Somebody, I don't know who the hell it is. But is he wrong for saying what he's saying? When y'all would say y'all would say the same things. He might not be as extreme as what he say, but y'all would say the same things. and try to prevent some of the same things. Whether you on the side where you want to be hands off and you don't want to discipline them a certain type of way, you don't want to do this, that, the third, or hold up, somebody, I don't know who this is texting me. Is that a problem? I don't see a problem with it. Y'all might not like what he's saying, but y'all know he's telling the truth. I'm talking about, I don't know no goddamn Luna. So he don't have a problem. So again, that's very strong. He looking to the future and looking at what's going on there and looking toward the future and say, hey, if we don't do something about what's going on now, we ain't gonna have no future. Y'all say the same things. Blame who you want to blame. Blame yourself, blame society, blame politics, blame religion, blame who you want to blame for why we fucked up right now. The end result is this right here. If we don't do something bad, we're gonna be fucked up anyway it go. That's all this shit is. So he ain't wrong. He not wrong. And now, this is where he loses. Outside of his tone and delivery. They say he's with the shit. He very harsh in his demeanor. Call it real, call it fake, call it what you want to call it. It is what it is. He don't have a problem cussing folks out. He don't have a problem doing Fight Club, Anton. He ain't got no problem being a devil. He don't have a problem doing that shit. Whether it's real or fake, he don't have a problem doing that shit. Which is crazy because a lot of y'all don't have a problem doing it either. It's just you don't want to be talked about. You don't want to be criticized when you do it. You ain't got no problem criticizing him when he do it. It's cool when you do it. It's problem when I do it. Fuck you. It's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when he do it. You just be standing on business. You standing on your square. You just gonna tell it like it is. And when he do it, oh, he's a hypocrite. Oh, he's this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Outside of all the shit y'all want to hold him to, come on, man. You do it too. You just don't want to admit it. Oh, excuse me. He talk crazy about different groups. He talk crazy about black women. He talk crazy about black men. He talk crazy about black. He talk crazy about kids. He talk crazy about liberals. He talk crazy about anybody that ain't a Christian. He talk crazy about Democrats. He talk crazy about a lot of people. A lot of groups. Talk crazy about the LGBT community. He talk crazy about a lot of people. He talk crazy about a lot of people. So again, that's where he loses it. Is his tone, his delivery, how he talk about people when he on his bullshit. He don't have a problem saying the worst of the worst. He don't have a problem you calling you out of your name. He ain't got a problem doing none of that shit. None whatsoever. But outside of all that, his online presence, hey, a lot of y'all people want it. A lot of y'all people want it. And the minute he open his mouth and he say something or do something, Y'all gonna capitalize. Y'all been on this man for a month. All steaming from the Corey Holcomb 5150 debacle. And all he did was say, you suck black culture's dick. You suck the black dick of the community. And it went on from there. It went on from there. He left the 5150 show, did a week worldwide tour, talking cash shit. Talking cash shit. And y'all was there for it. Y'all watched. Y'all enjoyed it. Y'all watched. Y'all enjoyed it. Him talking his shit, him beating on his chest. Because optics is a motherfucker. And I said this shit when that shit first popped out. The optics was a motherfucker. The optics made it look like he would win. Because truth be told, when it was just a talking debate, going back and forth, he actually had Corey beat in just wordplay. Corey couldn't compete with that man just off some common sense. Just off a black person talking to a nigga. That's what I saw. Corey do the first shot, said he kiss white people ass, kiss white men ass. Let me be correct. Kiss white men ass. Anton said, well, you suck black community dick. Energy matches energy. Energy matches energy. Everybody was up and like, oh, you don't say you did that in the third. Oh, he didn't say it again. Yeah. Went on for a whole week after he left 5150, beating on his motherfucking chest, talking about how he went into the hood and slapped the nigga in his own house and walked out that bitch. And for some of y'all, that was a big turning point. Some of y'all love that shit. Me, I was like, it's YouTube. Corey didn't want to lose his channel. Anton, you ain't want to really fight. Because I would have punched him when he put his dick in my face. It would have been on sight. Before I even got out the chair, nigga, I'm getting up swinging. Fuck all that dumb shit. Fuck all that shit. Fuck the money. Fuck the channel. Fuck everything. I would have hit his ass soon as he got in my money. As soon as he would have came around that corner and moved Darlene out the way, I would have got up and sprung on his ass. Fuck you running up on. I digress. Nigga went on a worldwide tour. And this even before y'all really went in about the whole Mika situation. Y'all still stuck on him and Corey fighting. He beat on his chest for a week. Then Corey come back and talk about his wife and his daughter. Oh, you don't do that? That's not manly. That's not this. I'm like, nigga, that's street law. That's the code of the street. If I can't get at you, I get at your people. That's street code. It's a must I hurt you. If I can't hurt you, I'm gonna hurt you. If I can't put my hands on you directly, if I can't put my feet and hands on you directly, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the people you love. I'm gonna go to your mom. I'm gonna go to your grandma. I'm gonna go to your wife. I'm gonna go to your kids. And maybe I do something to them, maybe not. But it's not out of my war chest. It's always an option. Depending on what the fuck you did to me. It's always an option. It's always an option. Depending on what you done did. When Corey did that shit, I heard so many content creators talking about Corey ain't masculine, Corey ain't this, Corey ain't that. Why you talking about the man, wife, and kids? I'm like, hey. Hey. When y'all play the dozens, y'all talk about how your mama so slow and your mama so stupid and your mama so black and your mama so fat. Your mama so dumb. Your mama this. Your mama jokes is classic. Ain't no smoke when y'all talking about each other mamas. Ain't no smoke when y'all playing the dozens and y'all talking about each other folks. Ain't no smoke for them. But when it's some online beef and nigga said this, that, and this third about his wife and his daughter, oh, now Anton's supposed to fight back. Corey ain't supposed to play like that. Anton put his people out there to get. talked about like that. Corey went below the belt, all that type of shit. Like, bro, we playing reality. We play reality. If a nigga gonna come for you, he gonna come for you one way or another. He came for his ass. Then after Corey said what he said about Rita and his daughter, then he come back talking about he wants sympathy, his daughter going through whatever. I don't know. Then he want to use, he went from being a Christian first to being a black man first, and then he used the colorism because if she was a light-skinned little girl, y'all would jump to protect her because she dark-skinned, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. All that good shit. And I'm sitting back watching that shit. I'm like, okay, have fun with that shit. Go ahead. Have fun with that one. And this is before Mika, before y'all really went in on him and Mika situation. Then Corey come back with the t-shirt. Y'all had a problem with that one. Oh, he diabolical. He made a t-shirt with him and his supposed to be wife and daughter on the shirt looking like Planet of the Apes. I saw the shirt. I laughed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I laughed. Came for him again. I went too far. Now, this is what happened. Corey started getting into some bullshit. A video come up him bushing some little chick at the comedy club, and some comments about underage activity. So now, and on top of that, you got the lead attorney and O'Shea Duke Jackson on his ass. So him and his Anton beef started to die down. There was nothing else to get out of the Anton beef on Corey's side because he got other shit to worry about. He got other fish to fry. Anton, though. Now y'all want to talk about Mika. Mika opened her mouth first and said, she felt some type of way because Anton didn't defend her and blase. This before the Tasha K interview. This before the old boy, like his name Orlando, before that interview. She said some of her own shit, talking about how she felt about the situation, how Anton told her she was gonna be on the show and this, that, and the third, and all that good shit right there. So now y'all know who was Mika. Now y'all got confirmation it was her up there. There comes now y'all trying to put puzzle pieces together. Now y'all like, oh, what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on? Now y'all start being Inspector Gadget and Detective Clouseau from Pink Panther. Y'all start doing all y'all Murder She Wrote thought processes. Yeah, everybody got Law and Order brain, CSI. Everybody want to be YouTube detectives and shit, trying to put pieces together, trying to say, oh, they fucking off and they doing this, doing that. She talking had a little interview with the Orlando guy, and that y'all sit there and say, oh, she ain't this, she ain't a side piece, she ain't lying, all that type of shit right there. Then she go on Tasha K, and now y'all got something say, oh, she lying, she with the shit. Woo. Anton come behind and say what he say. Now y'all got some video footage of him and her in the same room, and him take. And y'all been talking about this nigga for a month. I've been talking about Buddy for a month. Call it content strategy. Call it what you want to call it. I call it attraction economics at work. Because no matter what this man do right now, you're going to talk about it. Especially now, it's a speculation that he might actually have hoes. And it's speculation that Rita is a willing participant. I'm not saying that's how they get down. I'm saying speculation. I have no proof of none of that shit. I have no proof that he's smashing other women. I have no proof of them having a swinger lifestyle. I have no proof of no infidelities. I have no proof of nothing. I'm just going off of pure speculation and all the YouTube detectives doing their work trying to figure out what they doing. Because me personally, I don't care. If he fucking off on his wife, he fucking off on his wife. He ain't the first married nigga to do it. He might be one of the few to come out and actually do it in public. He might be that, but he ain't the first nigga to be married to fuck off on his wife. Because that's one of the talking points of the red pill is that I have the option to do other shit if you fail to meet any obligations as my wife, whether it is you adding on a couple of pounds. I can exercise the option to go get another woman. If you don't cook how I need you to cook, if you don't give me pussy and head at the frequency I want to, I have the right to exercise my options at any given time if you fail to live up to the obligations of my wife. That is something that y'all preach in the manosphere, in the red pill. And Anton actually may do it. May do it. No proof that he actually did it. He may have done it. We ain't got no proof, no concrete evidence. A lot of speculation that he might have done it. Ain't that what y'all talk about, though? I have the right to exercise it if you fail to meet my standards. Heard that for years. So maybe he cashed in. Maybe Rita didn't do something he wanted her to do, and he cashed in. What would be the problem if that's what y'all preach? Maybe Rita know that Anton like getting his dick with another place beside hers, and she don't have a problem with it. Y'all wish to be in situations where your main chick will let you fuck other females and not say nothing. Y'all wish that. What's the problem? What's the problem? Y'all making problems out of shit that y'all co-sign. Y'all got issues with this man on shit that y'all co-sign. Well, he parading around here as a happily married Christian man. Like happily married Christian men don't do dumb shit. Oh, you leading your audience down the wrong motherfucker path. And them motherfuckers stand up and defend this motherfucking ass every chance they get. So anyway, I said all that to say this right here. And I'm in it with this and I'm gonna get up off here. I'm surprised I've been up here this long. I just had to get this shit off my chest. Go read the 48 Laws of Power. Go read the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's a little orange book with an orange blue book. Go read that book. Go to Law 27. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go to Law 27. And I'm gonna break it down with the 5 parts of Law 27. Number 1, vague conversations. Again, when I say Anton delivery, the words he say, Anton ain't using no big words. Anton ain't using no big words. He ain't got no extensive vocabulary. He say simple nigga shit that's easy to comprehend. Literally. 13-year-olds can understand what the fuck Anton is saying. He's not saying nothing outlandish to where it's going over your head. He's not. But that's part 1. Keep the conversation simple, stupid. He say simple shit. what is money, what is politics, what is religion, what is relationships. He say simple shit. You don't say nothing big. He say simple shit. That's part one. Number two, hide your finances. Again, if he faked it till he made it, guess what? Now he made it. So if he got motherfuckers to donate through super chats, through the Patreon or whatever the case may be to finance his lifestyle, instead he actually start making the money to where he don't need the Patreon, the Antonites to donate, he actually hid his money. It was folks trying to find out really his finances, and he actually hid it. He claimed he was a millionaire while people trying to say, well, going on his LinkedIn, like, well, nigga, you don't make enough to be a millionaire. So how you became a millionaire? Go to the Patreon, I tell you. That's all I used to hear. Go to the Patreon, I tell you. Go to the Patreon, I tell you how I became a millionaire. Maybe he used the Patreon to become a millionaire. Maybe he used the monthly subscriptions to become a millionaire. He a millionaire. He a millionaire. And number three. Number three. He got a ranking system. This motherfucker that gonna kiss his ass and he gonna bless him accordingly. This motherfucker that he fuck with, that he gonna bless him accordingly. I guarantee you gonna see Quentin on any show he want to be on. Maybe that's one of his lieutenants. Slimmy, maybe one that's his lieutenants. Island Girl Q. I'm just saying. He got people he fuck with. He got people he fuck with. Is he wrong? He got people he fuck with. Number four, he used the same principles as religion. He is a good God-fearing Christian, man. He can recite every chapter in the Bible. I've seen him do that numerous times without hesitation. Maybe he is a staunch reader of the Bible. Maybe actually know the Bible backwards and forwards. You ever question him? Or you just believe what he's saying? Because when it come down to religion, when it come down to Christianity, which most black people are, y'all supposed to be Christians and y'all go to church on Sunday wearing the dress you had on Saturday. And, you know, you go in there and you sit down for an hour, 2 hours, you know, if you going to a black church, it's down there. If you go in at 10, 30, won't get out that bitch to 2. And say your hallelujahs and praise the Lord and ask for forgiveness for your sins the Saturday night. And as soon as the doors of the church are open, as soon as you walk your ass out that church house and get into your car, you go right back to sinning. But you're a good God-fearing Christian. And you sin more than a little bit. You believe in the Bible, you believe in the word, but you break all the commandments and you sin. And say, because I go to church and ask for God to forgive my sins. God know my heart. God know I'm not perfect. Okay. All that is to me is cop outs for keep doing your bullshit. All that is you copping out for bullshit. God know you, but you still doing dumb shit. Because your Lord and Savior know who you are in your heart. That allows you to keep doing dumb shit. And just like some of the guys say, a woman's final phase is going to church. A whole final phase is going to church. And just for my own personal shit, my daddy was a pimp, and when he died, he was a deacon. My daddy was a pimp, and when he died, he was a deacon. So I guess both the females and the men gotta go through their little shit before they can go to the church house and actually be good God fearing members of this church. So he say simple shit. He hide his money. He have a ranking system. He uses religion, the principles of religion, and number 5 is he has a us versus them mentality. How dare you go against the bag chasers? How dare you go against the internet? How dare you go against my people? They stand up for him. They will put up a wall for Anton. They will protect it, man, right or wrong. Let's go back in history. Go back in history. Look at all the quote unquote cults and their leaders. Charismatic. Say some profound shit that really ain't nothing but a bunch of riddles. Like I tried to tell y'all once before, ain't no difference between the pimp. Now I gotta go see what that was. Well, it's just that. But like I said once before, there's no difference between the pimp, politician, and the pastor. All I gotta do is say the right shit to make you feel some type of way, and you'll stand in front of a bullet for me. Yeah. Anyway, I'm finna get on out of here. I think the ice in my damn freezer done finally thawed out. I'm finna get a new refrigerator. It's either I'm finna get a new refrigerator or the repairman finna fix this junk. I'm banking on a new refrigerator, but we gonna see. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all good people later. I appreciate everybody that came through. I'll holler at y'all.
Told you. Explain everything I learned. Say less. Make them lean in. Let's talk more pool, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already wasn't right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Less, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. Everybody oversharing, trying to prove they the one. Every detail on display, now the tension is gone. If you in it all the way, what's the reason to stay? No discovery, no desire, no reason to pay. See, attraction is occurring, I just tap in the flow. I don't chase attention, I just give them a glow. When you speaking outcomes, not the steps that you took. Now they leaning in heavy like the end of a hook. Yeah, I don't over justify, I don't beg to be heard. I just plant a small seed, let it spread through the world. And the ones who align, they gon' follow the trail. Curiosity convert, that's a silent sale. If you gotta explain it, you low in your frame. If you quiet with power, they remember your name. It's not what you say, it's the space that you leave. The space turn attention into something they need. I don't post every move, I don't show every win. I let essence talk loud, let it echo within. See the market is loud, everybody compete. But the quiet authority hit different on beat. I give glimpses of vision, I don't open the vault. Make them wonder what's deeper, now they feel it's their fault. If they don't lean in close, they might miss what I know. And that fear of missing out, turn a spark to a glow. I don't argue with doubters, I don't fight for belief. I just let results talk, let success be the brief. If they ready, they find me, if not, let them pass. I don't need every eye, I just need the right class. Say less, let it breathe. What's hidden got more gravity. When they ask, you receive. That's the law of attraction, see. Let's talk, small pull, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already want right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Let's small pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by.